It went off and everyone went outside.
That's usually what it is.
That's what you do.
I mean, we had that when before Amber and I got a house. There was a huge tornado warning, like the biggest of its kind in this area at least. And we go to our apartment, we hear a tornado warning. It's like, where? It says it's right above us. Yeah. I don't fucking see it. You liars! Like it's. All right. So last we left off, you guys retrieved Atman. You guys brought the old geezer back over to Emberfall.
Atman.
Yep. And with a decision of a few of your friends finding that it's better for them to stay back while you guys continue on your journey, 3 of your allies decide to separate as you guys move on. With information transferred onto you and Professor Emmerich deciding to kind of back you up on this, he asks you, as you already mentioned, to go find Rose Elvine, a very wild sort, but is one of the 4 major elites that coincide with Atman. There was 2 places where she could be, as she hasn't checked in. One is Phalith, which is pretty close to Tower Creation. The last one is over in Wildercrest. You're only given a few pieces of information about each area. Wildercrest itself is going to be a vast forest that's going to be home to a lot of more larger creatures. Phalith, less so, but since it's closer to Tower Creation, a lot of the creatures you'll deal with will be under the control of the tower itself. With only giving you an update to your data pads to kind of know that once you're in the same town that she is, you'll be alerted that she's somewhere there. You head off back to town, or back out of town, to go on your way. And that's where we left off. As just a point of order, just in case it got lost in transit last time with the farewells, is there anything anybody wants to do before you guys officially leave Emberfall?
I think we're good.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think I'm good on my end too.
Okay. All right. As you guys head out, knowing that Wildercrest, as you guys see the map, assuming you guys are looking at it, Wildercrest on the far west side, and Phalith, pretty much central continent, they are quite a distance apart. But the part that you're out of the realm is, you know, to get there to the Wildercrest, he did mention there to get to that point would be roughly about a few days if you drove. To get to Phalith, maybe a day if you drove.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, what are we thinking? Start in the one that's closer, or start at the one farther away?
Either way.
Did he say which one was more likely for her to be at?
He was stating that he didn't really have like a more favorable option, but he had the reasons for both. Phalith is she usually checks into Phalith quite often, as it's her normal kind of her hot spot to take breaks at. It's home to a lot of really cheap taverns, which is kind of her vibe. And that's usually where she's kind of really known for by name. Wildercrest specifically because she is a hunter by train in the older ways, no gun. She uses bow and arrow, and she is pretty much a full trained. She is kind of like, she was once upon a time a professor and actually teaching people how to actually hunt these kind of creatures. And that she finds as her zen. So either she's on break and she's at Phalith, or she's working and she's in Wildercrest, but she doesn't know necessarily what would be more preferable at this current moment.
Oh, Professor Rose.
Well, I
Maybe-
think going to Fairlith was like the 1-day drive and then go from there to Wintercrest is better than
Sure.
backtracking.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, we
Yeah,
have
they
to
might-
backtrack.
You would still have to
across the water,
backtrack either
wouldn't we?
way, but if you go to Failith, it would be
Yeah.
quicker time to go there first. But if you backtrack from Failith to Wildercrest, you would either head back to Emberfall, then go to Wildercrest, or you'd have to go back to Requiem and then go to Wilderquest from there. As currently right now, the only means of transportation you have is your Doom Buggy. I'm sorry, the
Dane
Danemobile.
Dane buggy. A Dane buggy.
Well, like if we go towards Faelith, that's towards the Tower of Creation, and we're more likely that like Dane, you could have some issues, and you Voltea. So like I'd be just concerned about that.
Whatever do you mean?
That's fair.
Well, there's
look
that
at
whole
me funny.
virus thing that goes into you and makes you turn kind of evil, and we don't have to put you down.
Maybe we need to get them
Yeah.
stronger in Wintercrest so they can resist it.
I mean, that's probably a solid idea.
Yeah.
Solid.
Yeah, I've never associated a lot with my kind, so
Yeah, I think either place we can ask about her and get the figure out how long she's either been there or how long since she left. So
sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys gonna head over to Wildercrest?
Wildercrest.
Okay.
yeah, why not?
I'm game with that.
All right.
Yeah.
You enter into Dane Bucky, and you guys start heading off to your several days worth of travel. No, you do not actually have to pass your Pulse City, Requiem, or Lightport to get there, as that's more like central part of the continent. You guys can get around that. You guys do see it from the distance, but you don't actually have to cross through to go to the west side of the continent. There are like major drags and there are roads that lead up, but as you get like past the first day, it will eventually just turn into more kind of like back roads, kind of like really shitty kind of like dirt roads most of the way through. Do you guys decide to just try to go directly to where Wildercrest is at the most, or do you guys try to do stops in between? Like, are you guys going to work your way there, or are you guys just trying to make a straight B route and, sleep for a few hours and then head and sleep for a few hours and then head, kind of like that?
Well, we probably don't want to exhaust ourselves, I think.
Yeah, I think road trip, right? We stop at like 7 o'clock and try to find a place to stay for the night, and then we'll
Yeah.
Hit up a Waffle
potentially
House.
pick it up in the morning. Get in a fight, whatever.
Right at the chairs.
Yeah, the Waffle House.
Do it at Waffle House.
Eat waffles and throw chairs, and I'm all out of waffles.
That's
Yes.
exactly what happens.
What's in your waffles?
All right, so you guys head off in your first leg of the journey. Knowing that you can get through most of the day through without much problem, you're able to make your way a third of the way there. As far as any villages or towns in between, it is up to you if you guys want to stay at a village or if you guys just want to make a camping spot.
Village is fine with me.
I'm in the village.
We're not that antisocial.
We're heroes. We're supposed to socialize with people.
Yeah,
Shit,
that's
we
what
are.
they tell us.
That's what I've been told too.
Yeah, it's written on my hand. Hero. Oh, yeah.
It's on the bottom of your
Look at
foot.
sticks
Right.
and metal on your hand. I'm impressed.
Right. That's etched in there.
It's just like, Andy's
Dane,
coming.
what do you... Dane, why do you have a Dremel? I'm writing notes.
Writing. Yes.
All right, so you guys decide to hit the closest town to when you need a break. You do hit to a larger village called Veritas. This town itself, even though it is still classified as a village, not a full-fledged city, it is quite large. From one end, you cannot see the other. Instead of it like a village you've seen before, instead of like Terval before, where it was kind of cut in the middle of forest, this one just kind of works with the forest line itself. There's a lot of, it's kind of a mixture of people that actually build their houses into trees to anywhere where people actually decide to just do the standard way of huts and houses throughout the place. Because of it, Veritas is very much a mixed community. A lot of people who live up in the trees are either elvish by nature or fairies, people that can actually just fly to get up to where they need to go. Anybody on the ground level, just by choice, usually are more either humans. There are a very few amount of clanks in here. It doesn't seem like necessarily a reason why. Maybe there's not enough power source in here for clanks to actually be able to live properly. But it does seem in a very inviting place. There's not too many businesses to speak of. There is what looks kind of like a large eatery as soon as you come in. Not too different from like an old fashioned kind of a Western tavern of sorts. Has a large walk around kind of patio that goes around it. And you do hear music coming from inside. That definitely gives like a very old fashioned kind of vibe. And the smell of ale and almost kind of like a sweeter kind of liquor comes from inside. Outside that, the top floor itself looks like it has a small amount of rooms for an inn. There doesn't seem like or anywhere else to sleep other than that as far as places to rent. There's more residential than anything in this town. But there are a few businesses, mostly a cloth business, but not necessarily a clothing business, kind of like a fabric store. And then there does look like there's one, like a smithy, but it looks very dated. Nothing tech related on it. Even it looks like the fire pit for it looks like it requires several hours of work just to get it properly lit. If you guys immediately try to go look for a room itself, you guys head into the tavern. As you enter into the Veritas Saloon, the place is busy. The place is a mixture of alcohol, food, and immediately split in half between gambling. The back room itself, even though it's exposed, it's kind of like separated by a wall that has a non-doored archway in it. And you do see similar to like craps tables in blackjack being played over there. The food itself looks like you don't really get an option. If you sit down, you got to pay for food, you got to pay for drink, otherwise you don't get to stay. There's really no option to it. And you do see that there is what looks like ribs and like pulled pork that's just kind of going around right now. Nothing healthy. It is just all meats. Dane.
Compared to like where we were in the past couple cities, like Requiem, is this like a pretty low tech society?
This is like a no tech society.
Like a no tech society. That's what I was. Thought what you were laying down.
Yeah, like I said, there are some clanks in here.
Right,
but
few and far between.
If any clank lives here on their own, or if someone has a clank as like a helper or anything like that, they probably have to provide their own power source, as there's no like anything in the area that naturally generates power. So they would need like their own like personal generator. What is fucking going on?
Oh no. What happened?
Don't worry about it.
It's fine.
Good God.
That's fun.
It's my new favorite thing.
I am saving that.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway. So yeah, I think I mean, if we're walking and we're seeing this, we should probably sit down and get food and rest for a bit. It's like an inn too, right? There's places to rent.
Yeah, there's. You
right?
assume that there is like maybe a handful of rooms upstairs. There doesn't seem like there's anybody necessarily like as like an innkeeper there, so you don't know who to ask at the current moment. But if you sit down at a table, immediately you see a female come around. She looks like a very like tall and very overworked orc. She's looks like when she came in, her hair was done. She had makeup on. And at this point, most of it is sweat off. Her hair is still tied up, but it is a huge mess. And there's only hopes and dreams that's putting it together. And her apron on that she's got over kind of like this kind of like a sort of cloth like dress underneath. Is just she's wiped her hands on it so many times, just a quick move around. That is a mixture of stains all over it. She's going
I'm just
around.
picturing Dolly Parton and Art Pork.
She immediately comes over to you. 1, 2, 3, 4. She immediately comes over. Someone follows her. Immediately, they just slam on a platter of different kind of pork meals. Drops over some ale. Anything else that can get you?
Like we might need like a room for the night if you've got them.
Thomas, they need a room. You just see like another orc. He's working. He's cleaning the bar right now as he's like helping somebody. As he just immediately goes over, he kind of just counts so 3. Then he counts it, looks over at Dane, and he just like points at all you. He's he just immediately goes over to her, and he just puts on a plate, passes over 2 sets of keys for room 5 and room 7, and she just brings them over to you and just plays them down. 5 and 7 all set for you. Anything else I can get you? Currently we do have our sweet wine on specialty right now. We can also make some cocktails. Currently right now our Veritas Rose is kind of a very special item for anybody who's doesn't want to go anywhere tonight. Let's put it like that.
What's what's the music situation here too?
It is very loud and very country.
Yes, but like, what's the like? Is somebody playing something? Is this a recording? What's going on?
Right now it is kind of like jukebox style. So the only one's actually playing right now. There's just constantly there's constant someone already pre-programmed some music, paid X amount of handfuls in this machine, and got it going.
Is there a stage?
That's the number one bard question.
There is an area that looks like it is for a stage. It looks like there's like no one is using them sometimes, so they just kind of like put some shit on it. But yeah, there is a stage.
Okay. Copy.
The world's a stage.
You know what? I've been queen of trying the ridiculous alcohols this campaign, so I want to get a glass of whatever it was she said if we're not going anywhere.
The Veritas Rose? Okay, she immediately goes over. And she's like, all right, 1 Veritas Rose. Everybody else good with beer? Anybody else want anything else?
Beer is fantastic.
She immediately goes over. You see the tall male orc bartender shake up. Looks like he mixes like 2 wines together, tops it off with something that looks like maybe vodka or gin, maybe tequila, mixes up together, and it kind of gives like a weird kind of like spiral effect of kind of like a helix design inside, and then puts a shot glass in it, and then she just brings it over, and then she just immediately takes a shot glass and just flips upside down, and then it immediately turns into like a grapefruit kind of color in it. It's kind of like grapefruit. It's kind of like a grapefruit liqueur mixed with like like a rosé wine, kind of like that. As soon as like it splashes in, you immediately smell like straight tequila. Like,
bad decisions.
All right.
Good luck, my friend.
I also out of roll for something.
I drank that other stuff without batting an eye.
All
So
right. Because I decided to add this on the fly, I will also say that very much. I don't know where this came, my thought process, but it does look like there is also, when scratches you're looking around and you find like there is essentially like a floor where people would actually do music. It's currently taken. You also do look at the bar, and at first like it didn't hit you, but then as you're looking, you also notice that there are large poles that reach from the bar up to the ceiling, and then you eventually like notice that one of the ladies who usually works here is like waiting to see if somebody's going to pay enough for her to dance on the actual bar itself, and it looks like she's waiting for like enough of a crowd for her to officially like do her essential like her act,
routine,
as she will call it. Yeah, very Coyote Ugly kind of thing like that.
Okay. If I see that and it looks like she's like trying to get people and she can't,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look at the group, like slam my beer and be like, what do I want to say here? There is a need, and I must fulfill it. And I'm gonna head towards the stage. I'm gonna like pull out some instruments, right? And like go to the jukebox and see if I can find something that has like a beat that's similar to what I want.
Sure.
And I'm gonna like see if I can supersede whatever someone else is playing to put in the money and get up on stage and full on do some kind of weird rendition of Pour Some Sugar on Me.
Fair.
Of course.
I'm gonna assume because like this place is like totally country. You find like the one modern song that's like, you know, like country right now is like trying to go into like kind of like a dancey beat, kind of like that. It's kind of like that. You like find like, okay, this is like the one song it can match to, kind of like that. I'll also say, as far as the vibe of this place, it does seem like everyone here is, let's say, seasoned. Everyone, and there are a few people that look like they are aging gracefully. You assume that your waitress, if she didn't have maybe like a constant like triple shift, she'd probably be like one of the most attractive people here. But next to it is actually the person who's so she's an elf that's like waiting for her act, and she's like the only person in here that I wouldn't say looks attractive, but she's the only one that actually actively makes herself attractive. And
She's trying.
yeah.
What I'm hearing from this is that we are the hottest people in the room.
Oh, this young buck is gonna try to woo everybody. Oh,
Fuckers just gonna like walk up to you. It's like, how dare you come to our joint looking like that? Get out now.
Whoa, hold on. Give us a minute. Yeah, so we'll all right, so we'll go ahead. I'm gonna like get that music as close as I can. I'm gonna like hop up on stage and like the closest rendition to that Pour Some Sugar on Me to try to get the crowd going for her. See what we can do. And I'll even we'll use a hope to add shred from my experiences.
I'm sorry, you're gonna use a what?
Fast enough. My experience shred. To give myself a +2 to this.
Sorry, I know you said hope. I thought you said ho, and I'm just like, yeah, sure.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to get a hoe down, so
Okay.
Yeah.
trying to get a hoe to break it down here. So let's do what we can do here.
All right, I gotta remember what the check is for this.
Looks like presents for perform.
Okay.
So that's going to be 15 plus 4, 19 plus 2, 21 with hope.
Okay. And if you said it, I apologize. But like, what kind of energy are you actively trying to bring to the area?
I'm doing my best to bring like a pseudo southern vibe, but again, it's full on just Pour Some Sugar on Me to get her to be able to dance on the pole, so people throw money at her. Like,
Okay. All right. Fair.
So are you performing, Scratch?
oh yeah, oh hell yeah,
Okay.
I'm performing too. I'm using.
For
I'm a one-man band right now, so I'm trying to use the jukebox to back me up. And like as I'm performing, like I'm moving around, and if there's like lights on the ground, like I kick one of them so it points the light at her, so that way it's everybody focuses on her.
Okay, got it.
All right.
Okay.
So. Okay. So. She doesn't get what you're doing right away, so you kind of like extend the beginning. Like, come on, we gotta, you very
raise it up,
Leonard
raise it up.
Skinnered like the song. Like, we gotta have this ultimate opening until you finally get the cue, kind of like that, right? And eventually she gets it, and then you start really matching the music to her theoretical beat, and it takes like the first minute before people are just like, just another fucker just trying to get his way around here. And then when they start seeing that you're actually working like essentially hand in hand with this female that's doing this, they're just like, immediately some of the guys leave the blackjack table, some leave the craps table, they cash out. Some people just like grab their platters of fucking ribs and they just head over to the bar, and it's nasty. Like this is not sanitary at all. But but it's working. It's working. Unfortunately, you're more amping her up than yourself, so she's getting paid some money, but there's the occasional person that comes by you that like immediately just finds like an old like bin and just starts like putting some money in there, but it is bringing like an energy to like the place that doesn't exist maybe by purpose, and it looks like it's actually pissing off the bartender, but he's just like, what am I going to do with it? Like it's happening, but yeah, it's working.
Let it happen. I think if the whole bin thing's great, but I think if somebody's coming over with money in full Scratch fashion, I like kick my shoe off and slide it over there, and they can put the money in there. Like without even losing a beat, I'm just like.
And just starts drops like handfuls into your shoe.
Hell yeah.
into your high tops, I'm gonna guess.
Heck yeah.
Voltaire obnoxiously cheers for both of them.
Do you continue to play after you see the energy, or are you just like one song show?
No, I'll keep going, man.
You're gonna keep going?
I'm gonna go with that. If she's done, I'm gonna like look around, and if there's like a fiddle, I'm gonna break into a full "The Devil Went Down to Georgia."
Okay.
Oh, of course.
You can kind of see that, like, you get the vibe that once you get started, and once you start seeing that people are approaching her for it, she kind of just gonna run with it until either she falls apart or they decide to quit out. So she's going with it as far as you're gonna go with it.
I'll keep it upbeat as long as I can.
Okay. All right. So this is gonna take some time. It's gonna go through several songs. All right. The rest of you guys, what are you gonna do while you see Scratch doing his thing, while you do see this elf doing her thing?
This
You mentioned
is
there
the
was some
easiest
gambling?
gig he's playing.
There is gambling, yes.
I didn't have to.
There's
do
blackjack
running
and craps.
business.
Sure. Dane would join in for gambling. I go, well, if this fool's gonna make a name for himself, I guess we might as well have some fun too. As they say.
Well, what do you want to try your hand at?
I've never did gambling, so sure.
Oh god.
As they say, beginner's luck, I think is the term.
All right.
What are you feeling? Blackjack or craps?
What are you doing?
I think I'm gonna try blackjack.
Okay, that sounds safe.
To fit the vibe of Daggerheart, blackjack in here is going to be 24, not 21, because you'll use your duality dice.
Okay.
The difference is you're going to roll duality dice plus a d4. So it follows the same rules as blackjack. Got to get as high as you can without breaking. If you get a 24, that's obviously the best thing you can do.
Okay.
Do you want to do 2 d12s and a d4?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
You see a very jittery, like you see like this guy, very, very fucking seasoned. He is wearing like these, what were once like these really pristine like dress pants that he's probably put too much stuff in the pocket. He's probably had like his little like change holster on too many times, so it's kind of like got warped on like his hip side, and he's got like a vest that's normally meant for these guys to wear, but he is put on way too much weight, and he's never actually got a new vest, so he's got a little bit of like stomach hair kind of popping out the bottom, and he has got like the biggest fucking glasses, like the biggest, thickest prescription you've ever seen in your life. Like these things make his eyes look huge, and he you get the vibe here that orcs are like a common thing around here, as he is an orc too, but you assume he's like a half orc. But he immediately goes up. All right, we got new players to the table. He immediately just goes out. He immediately passes cards to each one of you. He immediately just kind of like lifts up the glasses as you just see his eyes just like magnified beyond belief.
Are you staring at me?
Are you staring at me?
I don't know. You're looking awfully closely at me.
He just kind of like reaches forward. You're looking very odd. I don't think I like you at my table. I don't know what you're looking at.
I'm looking at the money.
You just like take some money and he pulls it closer to him. No, you're not.
We're playing to win. We need some upgrades. We always do.
All right. So you guys roll your 2d12s plus your d4.
Okay. Is there like a particular like skill we're using, or just straight?
I'm sorry?
Are we just rolling our 2d12s and then plus 4?
No, 2d12s plus a d4.
Yeah, d4. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
So each d12 is considered the 2 cards that you start off with. If you decide to hit, then you are going to do another d12.
Okay. Right on. Okay.
He is going to go for his. Okay. He's got an 18.
I got 20 with fear.
20 fear. Iris.
29 with hope.
Okay. Bust as he really takes the cards, he flips them upside down and he slides them back over. He immediately looks at Dane. Now, big man,
Hi.
you want to go for another one? You want to see if you can get it? As he immediately, he's going to draw another one for himself. Jesus Christ. I knew this was going to, my phone was going to start blowing up.
Oh.
Yep. Just got 4
bad.
alerts for a flood in the tornado.
Jeez. I haven't got anything.
Oh
yet.
boy.
He immediately draws the second card for himself. He looks at it, but does not show you. I started the 20. Do you want to hit or do you want to stay?
Ooh. I don't know this. I go lean into Iris. Iris, should I hit or stay? Because Dane's a
You
new.
feeling lucky?
So ominous coming from you.
Sure.
Okay, roll another d12.
Okay, and then do I still have the D4 to that?
Nope, just 1 d12.
Okay, 5.
5. Bust as he immediately takes that and he slides the cards back. First one's free. You want to continue doing this? It's 1 handful.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's try another.
Okay. All right, roll again. 2 d12s plus a d4. He starts off with a 10. He's never going to show you his second or third card, but he starts off with a 10.
I got 23 of fear.
23 with fear. Okay, Iris.
Yeah.
29 or 19 with hope. Sorry.
Okay. All right, he shows that he's got a 10. He's going to draw another card. He's not going to show you what it is. Do you want to stay or do you want to hit it?
Stay.
I'm gonna hit.
Okay, roll another d12.
I got a 2.
2. And what'd you have before?
That brings me 21.
21. Well, you're almost there. You want to keep going? He's going to draw another card. He's not
I'm
going to show
stay.
you. Stay. And Dane, what'd you have?
I had a 23.
Okay. He looks. He busted. He got a 25. He immediately gives you guys 2 handfuls.
All right.
Volte, anything you want to do during this process?
I want to start by drinking that weird ass drink that I was given.
Okay.
A fancy drink.
If you like sweet cocktails, this thing is divine, but it does not hide the burn of the tequila. It is, if anything, it makes it stronger. But it does taste amazing. But it does not hide the tequila at all. Go ahead and yeah, I know.
Mine's gonna go off on you,
There's tornadoes happening, Joe.
In case you didn't know.
Yep, I got mine. Yep.
Yeah, in case you did not know.
What's really funny is outside for me right now is very still and like just kind of mellow.
That's nice.
Good for you.
What am I
All
rolling?
right, so give me. Go ahead and give me a strength check.
Nope. Here's the siren here.
Tornado warning.
Ooh, that's actually really good. I can do math. I promise I know how to count.
You can do it.
18 and 4, 22.
22. Okay.
With fear.
Are you taking your time with this, or are you downing it?
What would Voltaire do?
Yeah. You know what? She's pretty bummed that we lost our friends right now, so I think she's gonna down it relatively quickly. She's not gonna just slam it,
Okay.
but she's also not just gonna nurse it.
Okay.
So I think she'll drink it at a steady pace.
Okay. This one, it gives you a nice buzz. You can definitely feel confident that if you have another, there is no saving you. But this, just having one itself, you're holding, your fortitude is pretty good.
Okay. I probably shouldn't get shit-faced. That's probably a really bad idea. Yeah,
Remember, you always have a DD with Dane around.
That is very, very true.
You have a few more days of travel. You can just sleep in
Dane,
the
the
car.
team double D.
You just stands for
man.
danger.
All right, wait, hang on. So evens, I have another one. Odds, I don't. It's a 4. All right, so I guess I'm gonna have another one.
Okay. She goes by. It's like, oh, you took that down quite with some haste.
Some haste.
You want another?
That's a pleasant way of saying it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna drink this one as quickly though.
Looks a little defective as she
Tequila.
looks at it, and she just takes it back, and she goes back and gets another one for you. She just sets it on the table, slides it over to you. Okay, yeah, she just slides you a drink.
Okay.
This one's a little different than before. It looks the same. She pours the shot inside, but does have a bit of garnish inside. It does have a couple very phone keeps blowing up. It does have 2 very exquisite cherries on them that actually look like they are actually. They actually look like they actually have kind of almost, even though they are cherries, they almost have like a very dark violet hue to them, like in the center of them in the core. So they're still red on the outside, but the inside is actually like a really dark violet. It actually gives it even a sweeter smell. It just slides it again towards you. She just winks at you and she starts walking off.
Weird.
Before we continue, I'm going to take a break real quick because all these alarms are going off. I'm going to quick check on everything and make sure shit's not going down. So we're going to take a 10-minute break and we'll be right back. With drinks had, gambling, music, dancing going on. Voltaire, you just got a drink with extra fruit in it and a wink as she walks away. To make sure we're not consistently doing rolls for gambling, I'm just gonna have Iris and Dane just roll me 1d12 each a piece.
Okay. 1d12.
This will see how your luck goes throughout the night.
Okay. I'm gonna roll a real one. Oh. Well, we'll see if that's good or bad. Oh, 4.
4.
Sorry.
We're both great.
All right. Yeah. If you got any luck, it goes away as quickly as it comes, and you.
We had 2 handfuls, I think was the last we got.
Okay. You will lose
That was
more
true.
than you make, and you guys are actually going to lose 2 handfuls in the outcome.
Got you.
Until the actual dealer closes the table up. And it seems like at a certain point where it seems like all gambling gets done for the night. It is pretty late. You guys did come here to go to sleep, and sleep is not something I was worried about right now. But it seems like it is even late for this place. Drinks are still going around. Scratch, you're still doing music. It's been, I'll probably say, an hour. And it seems like both the elf is not losing steam and the several patrons do not seem to find her any less attractive as the night goes on. So it is, you know, if money's going, she'll be dancing, I guess. Voltaire, I can see you got something.
As I get my new drink and stuff, I'm going to meander over to Scratch to check on him like I normally does when he performs, and then I'm going to, as he's performing, just throw the cherries in his mouth for him to snack on, like stems and all. Just yeah.
Agility check, please.
Oh shit!
Chilling.
All right, +0. Don't fail me now.
You can do it.
If I do it like kind of fancy like and have fun with it, can I do a presence roll?
Sure.
Oh, that's awful. Oh no.
In the eye.
I rolled as low as I possibly could.
A 1 and a 2?
That is a 3.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, Scratch had it right. You just like, and it immediately just pings him in the eye twice. Like it's just
You were
Great, this is
supposed
how I
to
got
catch
pink eye
those.
for the 6th time.
You were supposed to catch those.
Be better! And like,
It's better.
Catch
Joe,
all
can
the
I-
islands.
if they hit me in the eye, can I try to like?
bounce
try
him
to
off and still get him.
I was just can I do the Oreo? Like work it down my face real quick to get it into my mouth.
Sure. Yeah,
Like we
sure.
put an Oreo in your face, and then you have to like walk it down your face and get it into your mouth. You ever played that game?
No!
What?
It's a fun time. You've never done
I've
that?
never done
Yeah,
that.
that's a you thing.
No, that's.
How have you not done that?
I was gonna say that's. I know that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like how Andrew like these guys are all making it up, and it's a conspiracy against
Yeah,
me.
next time we're all together, someone needs to bring Oreos so we can introduce
Yeah.
them to this.
Fuck it, nobody has to bring Oreos.
Yeah.
They can get them anywhere. Just fucking let's do it through a Renaissance Fair. Just go to the store, get some Oreos, and have Andrew do it. Let's do it.
Perfect. I like this plan.
All right.
Anyway, can I roll
Really
something
intoxicated
to try to like get it into my mouth?
No, I mean you're already rocking the performance. I'm gonna say it's not that big of a deal. You can just kind of like get it off on that, and you get it right in. No big deal. Kind of have to kind of like
Okay.
almost like bounce it to get the second one. You got to kind of do the popcorn trick to try to make sure you can get it.
Is there anybody that's watching me play that's kind of like
There
that's,
are like three. There are like 3 patrons there that are less interested in someone dancing and more interested in someone playing. One of them is really enjoying this for the music. Generally he just is digging the music. He's that one guy that doesn't care who else is in the room. He is dancing his fucking heart away beyond belief. He is that old guy that's like, I don't care who's looking, I'm gonna dance, and I'm gonna dance like shit. And the 2 other ones, a male and a female, they definitely don't look like the type that enjoys your music, but they're still observing you nonetheless. And in a very
Are
excited
they
way.
the couple in the hot tub at the Motel 8 looking at me?
Kinda, yeah.
Oh no.
Just to play into it, once I get the cherries in my mouth, I'm gonna actually tie the stems together and then play like, and then back into it.
Immediately the male just like looks at you, it's like, immediately goes over, gets a drink, grabs one, puts it in, and he kind of like beats you to it, and he creates himself a little tie and just kind of like lays it by the shoe, and he puts a key right next to it as well.
Oh shit! Scratch has gone too far.
What I said earlier, you saying we win and then we all get laid? You weren't wrong.
Hey, look at that!
What is everyone else doing?
There you go.
All right. So as it eventually does kind of kick out for the night, it goes pretty much till like 3 in the morning. And eventually at that point, the bartender kind of goes up. All right, last call. Emily just kind of starts like closing up some of the actual casks and different kind of spots. And he just kind of gets ready for like one last for anybody who wants one. You do see that he's just answering any drinks, but the food's closed. The waitress, she just like throws off her apron. She takes off what little bit of hair is still being held up in the scrunchie, and she just rips off the scrunchie. She kind of like scratches everything out of her hair, and just like looks at it, and she just like immediately reaches over the counter. She grabs like a whole bottle, just rips off the actual cork out of it. She immediately puts in some of her tips on the table for the payment of it. She's going to grab a key from the room, give more tips for it. And then she's going to start drinking a little bit. She's going to look over. She's going to mention to everybody, you heard them. If you want to get one. As she starts drinking, she looks around the room and she kind of like leans up against the bar and she's like drinking halfway through. She eventually then, as she's halfway, she grabs a glass, she pours a little bit in. She's like looking around. She's gonna kind of start spotting like about 20 different people. It looks like this is kind of like her usual thing after she's like officially spent. She drinks a lot and she finds something to relax. And she starts to look around and she immediately... Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4. She looks directly at Voltea.
Oh,
And
boy.
she just gives a very entrancing smile to you as she just stares as she fills up the drink, and then at that point she starts drinking with more refinement. So just looking at you, and then as she just gestures to the bottle, she gestures to the keys, and she just gives you a head nod, and she starts walking upstairs.
Oh god.
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
Oh god.
Okay. She just eventually get upstairs. You see that she goes inside and she leaves the door partially open. You immediately hear hot water running, and there is a decent amount of steam coming out of the room. If you look inside, you see that she's already been taking off her undergarments. She does not want to be wearing this shit at all. But yes, if you decide to follow, we'll fade to black for you. So door closes behind you, and imagination will happen. Scratch, Iris, Dane, last call. Anything from the three of you? Scratch, do you take the lovely couple on their very, very inviting offer?
No, man, I just make a big spectacle at the last minute with like
The final countdown? Like,
No.
No.
Gotta be like Piano Man or something.
No, I got something here. Hang on.
Okay.
what do you do? What is the one song that everybody
used
does
to.
at the end of the night? It's like the last call song or whatever it is.
The closing time?
Well,
Yeah, closing
I
time,
already did
yeah.
that one.
Yeah.
I already did that one.
I think I'm gonna use yeah, there we go. I end up with like this really just like rocking crazy ass like guitar riffing solo, and right as it ends, I like grab my boot and I'm gonna cast Mysterious Mist. So it just goes like a big fog machine, and then I'm just gonna like quickly like hop off the stage and then make my way upstairs to one of the rooms that we had.
Okay. All right.
Excellent.
Nice.
With your mysterious send off, you immediately head out.
Action, baby.
Dana and Iris.
I think we're both mystified where Scratch went. Like, what? This is there.
Probably took that room key.
Not the couple, just the room key.
Yeah.
Right.
Key.
Do we have a room key?
Yeah, you guys have key.
We
You have
do.
room 5 and 7.
Oh, good. Okay. I was gonna say if they took all the keys, then we were just stranded.
Scratch needed 2 rooms just for himself.
Of course.
The smallest one in the group needed 2 rooms.
No, we had
One's for the
7. I'm just gonna go
instruments,
for that.
one's for him.
Or like one's for his groupies.
Dane might turn to Iris. Or so Scratch is up there? Do I have to worry about Voltaire?
I
He's a
told
girl. She
nobody
can
where I was
herself.
going.
Right.
Me and her have a room. I'll keep an eye out for her.
Okay. That's my bench. Maybe we'll meet up in the when the sun's out. Okay.
Plan.
Got it. We can go power down.
Heading to the room and going to bed.
Okay.
I'm up there at the door waiting for you guys.
Scratch! There you are.
Oh, hey guys. You know, you guys ready to hit the hay?
Yeah, you sounded great.
Dane, I'll share it with you. Boys' night.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
I think we lost Altea, but maybe we'll find her when the sun comes up.
I think she's just
maybe we won't.
preoccupied.
Preoccupied. What else
Yeah,
should
you
she
know.
be occupied by?
Entertainment of her own, probably.
Oh, okay. She's putting on her own show.
Sure. Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay.
She's playing her own instruments.
Right. Right. She didn't invite us. What?
No, it's a private show.
It's Brian. Got it.
Yeah, she does a lot of solo gigs.
Right. Right. That's
Yeah,
why she
don't-
didn't tell us about it. Okay.
Yeah, I'll tell you about it when you're older.
Oh, okay.
It's
Fair
a
enough.
conversation we have to
You
have.
guys are
with Shane.
strange.
Yeah. Well, you know when a robot loves a robot and you take your USB port and you put it inside the,
Yeah, Headmaster
You think it's
kind of
like-
was
you
telling
put it
me
in
about
USB
that.
port?
Yeah.
and then you transfer data. Yeah, that's
Right.
basically.
He showed me the diagram of it.
It's
But
two
there-
USB ports.
Dane's got actually protective sleeves for whenever he does have to put his USB drive into something.
Yeah,
You know.
Well, you need a malware, right, to protect things, to make sure you don't
Right.
get something.
Yes.
You
Yes,
firewall?
he warned me
Yeah.
about that. Yeah.
Oh, man.
It's in the next upgrade package, I heard.
Yeah. But
Right,
usually
right.
in Voltaea's sense, right, it's just two USB ports, just working together to make sparks.
remember,
by,
to be honest,
Right,
Dane is
that
really only a
friction.
year old, so like it's.
Right. I'm just watching the Headmaster just draw a diagram. This is what it is. It's the USB parts. That's a whole wire.
It's like you are a USB-C person. USB 3s, those USB A's,
No.
those are dirty ports. You do not put your USB-C in those damn ports.
Yes.
There's an adapter for
Right.
the that you don't fit in.
Hey,
Man,
we can keep going with this all night.
welcome to Daggerheart.
Right? All right. So, with the very late night,
Explanation.
or what you can call the very early morning, comes to a close, all of you find your way of rest. You guys can hit your, I forgot, long rest or whatever button it is for you guys on there. I always forget for Daggerheart what it is.
Yeah, downtime, long rest.
Downtime, yeah. So you can do your full downtime. With needing some sleep and with an active night, all of you wake up relatively just before noon. The town itself is actually relatively a quiet town in general. You guys got there at night, you don't really know what their day life is like. And since the town is not necessarily a business village, it's very much farm life. And in the main drag where the windows are facing towards, it's very quiet. You do hear the occasion, I mean, like no one's specifically whispering, but there's no reason to actually make enough noise to wake someone up. You do hear horses, you do hear the occasional like carriage coming through. There are some vehicles that come through occasionally, but they kind of go really slow because this is a passing through town. But you do all wake up separately. Voltaire, when you wake up, you do find out that the person that you're with is already gone.
Nope.
Clothes are taken.
Wait.
No awkward goodbyes.
There is just a simple note, very generic on there, that the key had to be returned. Make sure that when you leave, the door will lock.
Okay.
For Dane, Iris, and Scratch, as you guys get up, a brand new day, you do smell an inviting, well, at least for two of you, an inviting smell of what smells kind of like almost like a deli kind of place across the street. You smell like the hot, like almost like a pastrami kind of smell across the way, along with like seems like eggs and mixed meats. Not from the business you're at, but something across the way. It kind of takes up the area, like if you guys have ever been to a place and there's like a large breakfast joint and their chimney just kind of like circulates the area and you can smell like the breakfast from like a mile away. Basically that. It surrounds the whole town.
Is it called Waffle House?
No.
No, it's Pancake Hut.
Oh,
Right.
sorry, my bad.
It is actually a very small little hole in the wall place that looks like it's just like a like breakfast and lunch sandwich shop. Anything that the four of you want to do?
Suppose we could grab some sandwiches and then hit the road.
Oh, Voltaire, there you are. Hey.
Yep.
Where'd you go?
Don't worry about it.
Oh,
Hey, we already talked about this, right? Don't worry about it.
What do you mean you already,
Right.
What do you mean you already talked about this?
don't worry about it. But I have to protect you all from the dangers of the world.
From the dangers of the world.
Anyway, Iris, how'd you sleep?
It was a very peaceful, quiet room. I slept like good forever.
Fantastic. What? You guys hungry? Let's go get some food. I think we should probably get some food.
Sure.
Breakfast sounds great.
I'm gonna high five
The other
Voltaire
shop-
as I walk past her.
Yeah.
Was it Iris?
The other shop looks a little run down. I don't think we need to really stop for anything else here. Just head on to the next. Or do we want to check them out?
I mean, like, it wouldn't hurt to maybe look to see. Like, I mean, because, like, I don't know, like, I could maybe go for a little bit more protection on my chesticle regions.
Want to go to the blacksmith?
Sure.
Food and then blacksmith. I'll never turn
I
down
got
some
some
weapons.
stuff that we could probably trade to put towards that if you want.
Yeah, I mean, if that's possible. I mean, if they got something, otherwise we're not too worried.
Yeah.
Right.
Always the next town.
It's true.
Okay, so you start strutting over, getting yourself a sandwich. You immediately enter a shop where the immediate smell of like cut into pastrami and cut in the ham actually steams up the whole place. Looks like they're constantly making fresh eggs. You guys can get yourself a sandwich. It looks like it's a place that's a very quick in and out. With that, you guys get you some food. Do you guys go to the smithy here, or do you guys just start heading out and waiting for the next town? You guys go to smithy?
We'll take a peek.
Yeah.
Okay. Currently, right now, the fire is cold, which is kind of like on an extending balcony that kind of has like this small little bridge that leads to it. The shop itself is currently unlocked, and it kind of has like a half glass up and wooden base door. As you guys go inside, it has very basic armaments of weapons and armor. You definitely see stuff from more like hunters in general, like game hunters, than actual more refined things. You do see bows, arrows, bolts. You don't really see so much for like actual armor, but maybe like things that you can attach to armor if necessary. There's like different kind of pieces that you can add to specifically like breastplates or chain shirts. Specifically to give them a little more durability. There are a couple what looks like specifically just two magical items in here, and they're very easy just to tell. One, is a short sword, and it's almost in the shape of like a cutlass, but it is still a short sword itself. The blade itself actually extends almost like a guard over your hand, but instead of it being a guard, it is still part of the blade itself. So like if someone actually, slams on your hand, they actually will cut themselves or actually split their hand in half. The blade itself doesn't seem magical, but the glyphs on it are magical. It does actually say that it actually is transcribed in Elvish, that it is for ice. Based off this, you can assume that whatever it does can actually freeze enemies in a certain stance. It also does more slashing damage in the process. The other one itself specifically looks like a bow. At first glance, it looks nothing special, but you get closer to it, the actual string on it actually looks like it's made out of mithril. And then the actual handle for the bow itself looks like it's weaved in a very, very, very intricate kind of leather. This one specifically is the bow for perfect aim. As long as you can see your target, there is no cover that can be had to protect them from your shot. You do see what looks like a very small automaton to come out. This clank that comes out, you don't know if it's the person who works here, helper, or anything like that, but it's coming out and, welcome. How can I assist you? Kind of like hops up on this ledge and kind of gets onto the countertop.
I was just looking to up my armor, but it doesn't sound like there's really anything there for that, so.
Just passing through, seeing what kind of weapons you are making here.
Okay, well, if you have any questions, let me know. And also you just stand still and he just goes into stasis mode and you just see his eyes just like blank out.
I like this kind of shopkeep.
He needs to get out more.
It's not very pushy. I quite enjoy it.
Just
Well.
right?
What do you guys think? Any of these tickle your fancy?
I'm okay.
No, I
Yeah.
got new blades that I'm itching to use.
Okay, I'm good to go then.
I'm looking for something special. It's not that.
Sure. All right.
What are you looking for?
Something that does me with some more damage. I don't really need protection. I don't want to do more damage.
Stab it.
Okay.
Got you.
All right. Keep an eye out for pointy things for Iris. Got it.
No?
All
I
right.
mean, I'll never turn it down a chance to look at pointy things. They're just beautiful.
All right. So you guys
Fair.
head back out and you continue going south.
Yeah.
As you start passing through many other smaller villages, you start heading to about this point on the map. You start following over what is called the Ironhold Crest. This is specifically how the Ironhold separates itself from the Wilde Crest, as the Ironhold patrons are not a fan of the patrons of the Wilde Crest nation itself. To separate themselves, there is a large gap of very tall mountains that separates their territory from the Wilde Crest territory. None of you, as far as I remember, are actually from these areas, so you know very little about how they're... Voltaire, you are?
Yeah, Scratch and I are from Ironhold.
Oh, you're from Ironhold?
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
yeah.
you're in the hometown.
So you would know then that Ironhold itself and Wilde Crest have completely differing philosophies of how to live life. Wilde Crest is actually very anti-tech, so much so that it's actually kind of part of their religion. They also believe very much in a kind of a very old-fashioned lifestyle that you do not eat what you do not kill. If you hunt it, it is yours. But not in like a Viking tradition or anything like that. It is still kind of like a very peaceful and kind of thing, but they do, they also believe in nature. Ironhold believes in process, but still in a way of iron and steel. God dang it. You build it, it's yours. You fasten it, it's your responsibility. in the traditions of Ironhold, if like the professor was from Ironhold, everything Dane would do as his creation would be the professor's responsibility. That's how your teachings kind of follow through with Ironhold. So their processes are kind of competing, and thus they don't necessarily, I guess, at core hate each other, but it's kind of like they just choose not to interact with each other.
Okay.
But you guys are not on that side. You guys are on the Wildecrest side. As you start to come around the corner, you guys are just like half a day from entering to Wildecrest territory fully. But it has been 24 hours. Do you guys commit to the bit and just decide to say screw sleep and just get the Wildecrest, or do you still hit a village in between to get some sleep?
How do you feel about being in your hometown? You want to avoid it? Keep going?
I mean,
It's like your high school reunion.
I haven't been here in a while.
Yeah, I think Scratch would probably just try to play it off like, yeah, no, that's, I mean, like, yeah, if we have to go there, that's fine. But there's definitely something in his voice of like, yeah.
I think weirdly Voltaire is gonna be the same way, because like as she starts recognizing like the mountain area as we're getting closer to it, you can kind of see her just like tense up where she's sitting, because yeah, she's not. Her
You
job.
guys
is
are
kind of
weirdly
set.
quiet.
Yeah, I
I feel
mean,
like Iris would have picked up.
it's not like a cool, exciting place.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, like if we could find something smaller to stay at, it would be a lot cheaper.
Oh, is it really pricey out here? Like,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Ironhold's like
Yeah.
really super expensive.
okay.
I could drive for a little
Yeah.
bit longer.
Yeah. I
we
can
can-
always charge up in the car. I don't have to sleep. Too
Yeah,
much.
we can switch off, take naps.
You
Someone else
could.
drive.
Okay. All right. As you guys decide to take
There's four
turns
of us.
and push it
Power through.
to Wildecrest, it only takes you about like another 6 hours to get there.
Okay.
As you enter into a very large territory of Wildecrest, up to this point you were hitting some of the forest line, but now you're officially in the city of Wildecrest. And the reason why it's a city, not a town, is because Wildecrest, as much as it is kind of very still from nature, Wildecrest itself is a population of almost 2 million. And it is basically, so if you guys look at the map, it's everything from this point to this
Jesus
to
Christ.
this.
Right. Oh yeah.
That's all
Comparatively.
Wildecrest.
Yeah.
It takes up a lot of the peninsulas of that continent itself, and it somewhat intersects with the Summer Vale. Most of Wildecrest is naturally always like pretty warm. There's always a lot of rain, but the weather always generates itself at the bare minimum, usually about 50 degrees. At the highest, it can get up to about 120. Due to the fact that it is by the Summer Vale, by definition, is almost always going to be hot weather. Just like how the Emberfall usually is almost always fall or springtime. As you get there, you kind of enter into the edge of town. Just like when you were in Requiem, you entered into Pulse City first. As you're in the Wildecrest, there is no sub-towns like Requiem is, but you enter into the far end. Just like Emberfall itself, Wildecrest itself is surrounded by a tall wall about 30 feet in height that surrounds all of its territory. But it doesn't put a wall between itself and Ironhold because there's already a mountain there. So from this point to this point is a wall. You immediately come through, they just look, they don't give too much interest, and they just let you go through. As you
Just
immediately
picturing big gates, and it's like, "Welcome to Jurassic Park."
Exactly.
Oh man.
As you immediately get in, you're greeted by a man with a white suit and a hat and a large cane. And,
Hell
So, you get into Wildercrest itself. Immediately as you get in there, you do head into the major town first, not knowing where to go. There is immediately a ping as soon as you get into Wildercrest that tells you that Rose is somewhere here. As it was supposed to tell you where, if you were near her, it will ping. Which you were told it is roughly within a mile's distance. So she is somewhere on this side of Wildercrest itself. Much like the town you were just in, Wildercrest itself does not cut off any of its trees. Not like it's purposely doing it. Like sometimes it will, if it gets in the way, they will have to cut something down just because it dies or anything like that. But everything is built with trees, with nature in mind. A lot of the overpopulation stacks on each other. Think of it as like the Ewok village, but even grander and more modern. Everything is kind of stacked upon each other, and it goes relatively up about 300 feet in height. It is almost as tall as it is wide as far as its populace. Due to that, there's like unlimited shops in here, but you do get the ping that she's in here. And because even though it is a nature area, it is welcome to everyone. There are still spots for many automatons, clanks to be here. They're not unwelcome. But this is not a place where clanks are built, where Ironhold's clanks can be built there. But there are people who do honor the trade of maintenance here, making machines, whether they are just machines that Voltaire has that are purposed for her control, or machines like Dane that have their own individual personality. With this, the energy is mixed as soon as you get in. It looks like generally this town is supposed to have a very lively sort, but there seems to be a couple things political that you notice right away as soon as you get in. First off, it seems like there's some kind of... Hang on, I gotta go back to my notes. There is some problem with what is called the big game. It has never been this much of a problem before, and some of the major hunters are refusing to deal with it. And thus far, it is being considered as a hazard to the town. The second thing that is politically a problem is there has been a murder in the past week that you're hearing around. There's nothing to debate about. It's clearly open, and there's actually like RIP signs all over the place. And it is for the mayor of this side of town. It is actually classified as a murder, and it is not showing if they got anybody up for who they believe did it, but is still under investigation. And thus, the area of where the actual council town hall is currently considered off limits to civilians. That being said, there are officials that's currently going around right now. You do see a mixture of three different kind of people that are outside of civilians. You see officials, the standard police around here, that look like rangers in the most basic sense. They look basic like Aragon in the most truest sense. They're wearing basic leathers. Most of them are sharing a similar kind of cloak that is navy in nature, that has what looks like an octagon kind of crest on it, that looks like it has like a boar's head for a symbol. Next up, you see soldiers walking around. These soldiers actually have military arms on, mostly bows, swords. Occasionally, a couple of them have a sidearm on. They have full helms on. Looks like they have like a side antenna on there for like walkie-talkie purposes, and they do have tech. The last thing you see are what are considered the hunters around here. The closest thing that you can have resembling these you're going to see is mostly dwarves like Gimli. You're going to see a lot of very heavily armored warriors around there that are definitely more brawn than speed, as it looks like the constant creatures that are being elusive around here are ones that people don't try to dodge. They have to necessarily have to handle taking hits from. What do you do as soon as you get in?
Great question.
Well, the ping for Rose went off. I know she tends to like bars when she's in Fairlith, but here she might be working, so maybe you want to try and find a guild
That's
and
good.
then a bar.
I like that.
Yeah. Probably park the car somewhere and walk, though.
Sure.
There. Wouldn't mind stretch my legs or wings.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
this place is so strange.
Right. Now, DM, this is a way more heavily populated town, right?
It's more populated than even Emberfall.
Okay. Something like that. Okay.
Did the headmaster give us a description of Rose?
Yeah. So Rose, I'll bring up in two parts. So her physical description itself is a very energetic gnome that rarely has any tech on her, with the exception of what is provided to her from the university as her kind of her data pad. She has gingerish of hair, higher ear point from most gnomes, and she always carries around multiple crossbows. Her personality is always positive, with a very, very energetic self that is contagious. Many people seem to always get lost in her eyes, but they can never tell if they specifically are getting lost based off of beauty or an ability she has that purposely entrances people. Due to this, she is a free sort, which is why she rarely checks in, but she is also not necessarily a troublemaker by nature as far as anything that's problematic, and therefore the professor never really worries about her not checking in unless it's way too long, but it's never happened before.
Yeah, and the dwarves.
She is also considered, as far as this generation, she is also considered Emberfall's top hunter.
Do I see any of the hunters around?
I mean, you see hunters around, like those are the ones that look like, you know, Aragon that are walking around with the actual cloak on. Those look like the honorary like police that are actually representing the Hunters Guild itself. But in the distance, you do actually see the Hunters Guild as a whole, which is actually surrounds a very, very tall, like almost like a red oak tree. That is almost one of the tallest trees on this side of town. And the way that it actually goes is a spiral effect. Each business goes up about 10 feet from the next business, and it keeps spinning around the actual tree going up. And it just follows itself through like a ever evolving one guild going up. You assume, just out of convenience or basically maybe conduct, is even if you can go into one of the upper floors, maybe just go to the first floor first to check in.
So we head there, guys? It seems like a good point of, I really want to check that out.
Yeah. It's a good
Cool
place to
looking
start.
tree.
Yeah, they might know where Rose is at.
All right, as you guys enter into this entrance of like this 40 by 60 size room at the starting point that eventually has stairwells that leads up to next one, you immediately get a ding on your data pads indicating that you were just scanned in and registered as heroes in the town. Immediately, as it does, it kind of like shows like on this bulletin board that's constantly scanning items. It shows like a mixture of current game that is currently being put up for either money to capture or rare bounties around here. There is like a docket of names that can be asked for assistance. All of a sudden, your 4 names just get slid down the docket. as you go in, most of this floor is kind of like a meeting area, and there's administration. Immediately, you do see what looks like a half automaton, half elvish in a way that, like, not born this way, but looks like it's kind of based off of necessary surgery, not cosmetics. Looks like a shoulder was busted and maybe lost an arm, so they have it replaced. But it's very obvious that it was an unfortunate accident. Based off the way it's surgically added, it looks like maybe it was ripped off by like teeth. Due to it, also one of the ears is also replaced. Due to the way that the elf is, though, it looks like at least the ear that was put on replacement actually looks like it matches the other ear, but is still cybernetic in nature. And there's a large gash down his one eye that's also replaced by a cybernetic.
Just so like a more tech-based Voltaire.
I mean, like if Voltaire didn't have cosmetic replacements and more surgical replacements.
Right. Gotcha.
Weirdly, that's what happened to her.
Immediately he just gestures. Oh, new heroes checking in. Anything I can help you find?
Well, like we're looking for somebody.
Kind of like pulls up like a directory. Anybody specific?
Shit, what was her last name?
We're looking for Rose.
Rose?
Rose. You're gonna have to be a little more
Like
specific.
infamous hunter, super famous Rose. Little short one.
Rose Levine. Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Really just kind of like fourth or fifth floor. There's a tavern.
Oh.
She's in one of the two. It covers both fourth and fifth. I apologize, I can't be more specific, but she'll be on one of those two. She just got back from a hunt a day ago, and I haven't seen her come back down. So,
Hey, no worries, bro. It gets us closer than we were before.
Yeah.
keep it real, brother.
Right on.
Wow, do you guys know each other?
No.
Wow.
Nope.
Well, Iris, you were right on both accounts. Not only is she here, but she's also at the bar here.
I mean, from what the headmaster said, this is on point.
Very good.
You're good at finding people. It's a little unnerving,
Yeah, don't get on
There's
my
nobody
nerves.
we can't find.
but impressive.
All right, you guys head up. You guys start heading up.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. As you follow this sort of spiral staircase that accents the actual tree itself, because they don't want to cut anything down, a lot of the tree branches actually kind of meld in. It naturally would cross into the actual stairwell, but to make sure that they make them more artistically appealing and not interfering, they kind of sort of bend them in a way that actually ties into the actual railing of the stairwell. And each stairwell itself has a mixture of magic and tech into it. It looks like naturally during the daytime, there is a magical, almost fairy light that actually accents the walkway up for anybody who has a hindrance to light, so they can follow the actual way up in case if the light actually does bug them. And at night, it looks like because this magic can't exist, they actually have solar lights that actually activate, that actually guides the lights up for anybody who has an aversion to darkness. As you go to the second floor and the third floor, those two ones seem like a general repair shop. If you are part of the Hunters Guild and you pay a small fee, it looks like you can actually get upgrades to any tech you have, whether it's built-in tech or your own tech devices, as they have different smiths and engineers here that actually help their other members. As you get to the fourth and fifth, you immediately hear music blaring. Surprisingly, you do not hear it outside, as it is incredibly loud. It is almost like going to a death metal concert. The music is so loud you cannot hear each other talk. In fact, even listening to yourself in your head is becoming quite difficult. As you go in, you do notice that there is a bar system that actually moves into the tree, and it kind of wraps itself up from the fourth to the fifth floor. It's only available to the employees, but it's almost like if you guys ever been at a bar that actually covers two floors, and like it actually can intersect. It's the same thing, but the bar actually goes through the tree itself. It looks like the 4th floor specifically just does ale. It is more calm. Even it still gets the music from the 5th floor. The 5th floor is more the party floor. You notice that not too many people are on the 4th floor, and you do notice that there is no one that matches their description. Immediately as you go up to the 5th floor, you just see this energy in there. It is crowded as beyond belief, and you just see this is like the floor where if you get the energy that if someone's really proud of their kill, like I've been doing this for a year, I finally got it. This is where they celebrate. And currently there's a celebration going on of some kind. It looks like there was some kind of major kill that was finally done. And they are cheering someone on near the center of this place, but it's hard to kind of tuck your way through.
Since it's so crowded, as we're getting up there, I'm gonna look at Scratch and just kind of like motion to my shoulders. Be like, do you want to get on so that you're not like running into people's knees?
I mean, either way, whatever.
Yeah. Otherwise, I could
Just
boost
see-
him up too.
Might be
Dane's
able to see the
7
crowd.
foot.
I don't know.
Good point. I could probably get a better viewpoint from up there to see if I can see
Yeah,
it.
right.
Right.
Yeah, I can't see over anybody, so
Okay. As you hop
All right, I'll
over,
climb up on her shoulders.
okay, you
Okay.
look over and you see that most of the crowd are listening to tales of the courageous warrior, as you do see a female talking with a very energetic tone and ginger hair that's kind of telling the story. It's like, yeah, you know, you just gotta dodge, and eventually they'll tire themselves out. You just gotta give them a right on the fucking nose and they're out. They didn't even have to use the bow. Oh man, really? We've been doing it for years. Like, yeah, it ain't that difficult. You just gotta get a little bit of rope-a-dope in there.
I was like, guys, Rose Ho! And I point that way.
What'd you call her? What'd you call her?
As this happens,
when you're on a
like
ship, land ho!
she's like,
right.
she's like, but that'll be the end of me today. I'm gonna go get myself a table, go relax a little bit. You all have a good drink. As she starts to head over to like a fire point, she goes to sit over and she just kind of puts her feet up, tips her hat kind of off on the side. She lays it on a table. Someone just brings her like a really tall thing of ale and she starts just drinking it.
I go wherever Scratch is pointing.
I'm like redirecting.
Okay.
Rose
Like, reach down and, like, slap me in the
ho!
face. Don't go that way.
All right.
Just full Ratatouille.
Yeah. Just flick one of my ears every now and then. No, this side. No, that way.
As you get there, you see this. This she's relatively tall for a gnome. She's roughly almost. Gnomes don't usually get too much over like 4.5, but you assume that she is almost 5 feet. She's really tilted back. She's got her legs up on a table. You can see she's got this like jacket that goes down to probably about her hip line. She's got like probably about like 6 belts, and each one has like different things she can attach to her specific arrows. It looks like she's got like different tips for the arrows. She's got different kind of feathers and wings for the arrows. It looks like she more is about like, I got several bows, I got several arrows, but I got more modifications to them on the fly. And she starts like bringing out like this little crank device, and she starts pulling out a crossbow. She starts changes the modifications on her string and the actual wheel of the crossbow and the actual lock-in mechanism. As you kind of come around, she kind of peeks up her eyes. She just kind of looks at you. She just kind of smiles. I haven't seen you all before. What's your story?
Looking for you.
Professor, we found you.
Many are, my love, many are. But professor is not a term I heard in a long time. As she immediately just kind of looks over. As she kind of goes into a more serious tone, she just kind of sits up and she kind of puts the item down. Let me guess, Emmerich wanted you to find me?
Yup.
What does he want?
help, I think. Please hold.
All right, I'll call him.
Yeah, there's had to go check in with you because there was somebody who was potentially after you that they were after Atman, and you're possibly next.
Oh, well, that's different.
Yeah.
She kind of like looks at you. She quick assesses you, and she kind of like stands up. And as as she gets off she kind of like drops down a little bit, as she just immediately like looks directly at Scratch at more like a level as she's a little bit taller than Scratch, but she like looks like She goes over to Iris, looks at the wings, kind of like goes up on her tippy toes, looks at Voltea. She pulls out the chair and she goes right in front of Dane, and she gets on tippy toes to the chair, and she just like leans up against Jane, and it still looks up.
All right, look down here.
And then she immediately comes back down. She's like, 1 second, and she immediately just takes the ale and she just starts chugging the whole thing of ale.
Oh,
She just
Yeah,
sniffs
right?
down. All right, follow me. And then she just immediately takes the coat, she whips it over her shoulder, and she starts taking you guys up several floors.
wow, she's so cool. we can't be cooler than her.
Well,
Alright.
I don't know if she's sizing us up or planning to hunt us. It seems kind of questionable.
I don't know.
I-
She was trying to get
It's-
taller than me, but she couldn't do it.
It's enough to make me nervous, yeah.
As if you follow her, she takes you to the 10th floor, and the 10th floor itself eventually goes to connecting trees. And you start noticing these are places where you can rent. And she goes down like 3 trees until she kind of like puts a key in the door, unlocks it. And it's like a very exquisite, like large, tree fort. The shit you'd see like on Tree Masters and shit like that, and she immediately opens it up. And you see like a 3-floor area. She's like, come on in. Take off your shoes. I don't need a mess. She immediately just throws her coat and her hat over a table. She kind of just starts scratching out her hair a little bit, and she kind of puts it into a knot. She immediately goes her back. She sits on a chair. Make yourself comfortable, as there's like a few chairs and there's a couch available to you. Not to be weird, once you bring up someone hunting and are you, so I guess Brett Admin's okay?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
fine.
We
He's
got
okay
him in
now.
time.
Never better.
That's good.
Well, somebody like had him for a while, but then we freed him from them, so he's okay now, though.
Okay.
He was gonna die soon.
And these
Yeah,
are the
Jack
people
Morgan.
that are looking
Oh, we
for
saved him.
me?
Yeah.
He said that the questions
Well-
that they were asking, you would be the one to know.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right, so yeah.
Does
You're
the
fine.
does the Grim Reaper mean anything to you?
I mean, I'm sure I'll meet him when I die.
No, but not that one. Jinx, but no, like the one with the gun.
The one with the gun.
Yeah, not the like cloaky, scythy dude, but like the real person with a gun.
The headmaster's gun.
She kind of looks at you very odd. I need something else. You guys are losing me here.
Mercenary bounty hunter guy. He's got a gun that can kill people easily.
A lot of people that got guns. A lot of those people are
remember-
mercenaries. You got to give me something else.
Where's the
You
mask?
remember that
What?
gun that the
Good,
professor
good,
was
good.
making?
With those bullets that only you know how to make.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that there was actually someone who had it. I knew the gun was stolen, but I didn't know somebody had it, and it's been so long around that someone gave him a moniker.
Yeah, he killed
yeah.
some people on our in our class when we.
Oh no, she froze.
Oh no.
During our trial testing exam.
Yeah.
Thank
Oh,
you.
there.
Oh, there you are.
Did it go?
Yeah.
I heard you say it. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
She just immediately like, hang on one second. She immediately gets up and she moves over and she opens up a door. She doesn't close it behind her. You kind of go in there. She pulls out like this large, and she starts dragging it out. And she really puts her thumb on it, immediately unlocks, and she opens it up and she pulls out like this case and she puts it on a table in the middle of you. And she just checking. She opens it up and you see like 3 blueprints. No, they're still here. You can see one is specifically how to make the rounds. And the other 2 specifically are how to make modified rounds. Specifically of how to load them in, specifically how to make specific parts so you can take rounds from other revolvers to use them in here and still have its effect. Well, they're still here, so whoever this Grim Reaper is, they haven't gotten the, I guess, the basic mechanics of how to get more ammo, so I guess hopefully they're out. She closes back up, she slides it back over into the chest and she puts it back in the room. She's immediately gonna be like, gets on data pad and she starts pacing as you can tell that she contacts Emmerich. Yeah, you got some heroes here. Apparently know everything. They helped out. Oh yeah, you did some. Sure. Okay, good talking to you. And she just immediately like hangs up and she's like, okay, so she just looks. How about a drink?
Gonna be that kind of conversation, huh?
Yeah. She's gonna immediately go into the top. She's gonna open up some cupboards, grab several glasses, puts them down, really places them. She grabs like this large dark brown bottle, pours over some brown and gold liquid into each one of the glasses, slams the bottle down. She leans back up against a chair that's leaning up against the wall and so brass tacks. I'm the only one who knows how to make the ammo. Even if this person steals the blueprint, unless they have the know-how that I have, or possibly what Emmerich knows, it's still a lot of learning. It's not just paper to pen. So, depending on who this person is, they would have to steal it, then we'd still have time to figure out before they can make the ammo. If Emmerich is having you here to find me, he trusts you to know more than what most students know. So, and she just downs like the drink. She puts down. I prefer to be more convinced. I'm sure you're all great at what you do. You obviously saved Atman. But this is Wildecrest, not Requiem. This is the wild, not the city. And if we're to help each other, I want to see what you can do.
I'm game. I've been itching to use my new skills.
Yeah.
I have to make sure they don't die.
Well, to be yes, if that's your purpose, yes, don't let them die. Very good. And she just immediately like looks and she's like immediately brings up like the information you guys was seeing on the board on the first floor. There has been a couple problematic creatures lately that have made their way over here, and they are becoming difficult for a lot of the standard hunters to deal with. And I'm only one person, and I can only deal with them so much at a time. Immediately brings up 4 options for you guys. Destroy any one of these, and we'll talk. She brings up 4 different current job requests. Let me pull up the information. Hang on one second. Okay, so there is what is called a herd of zeros. They are called zeros specifically because they only have one ocular device in front of them, and they are easy to see through. They can easily spot you if you're not perfectly hidden. They kind of look like little tiny raptors, and they only operate in herds. If you do know that if you fight them in a herd themselves, they are problems. The next one is specifically what looks like two specific robotic birds. They look like no different than large eagles. The problem that people have been having with them is a lot of the hunters that are normally trained to deal with sky creatures have been out of commission. Normally these creatures not too much to deal with, but having them fly is becoming problematic for a lot of the town. These creatures are called skyhawks. Next there is specifically one creature that has been coming the most problematic for a lot of the tougher ones, especially a couple dwarfs have not been able to successfully destroy the creature, but have wounded it, which are called the Titan heads. These creatures kind of look like rhinos, but instead of having a horn, they have like a large shield for a head. And if you shoot them at the head, they take no damage. And then the last one is a digger. This one is specifically a large serpent that, when I say large, it is maybe 20 feet in length, but it's not super wide. It's a burrower creature, and it has been very elusive lately. She looks at you. I don't care which one you pick. These have all been problems. Deal with either one of them, and theoretically don't die, and we'll talk.
I can do that.
Yeah, okay.
She immediately slides the data pad. Which one would you prefer?
Well, I would say if we had the crew still, we could probably take the zeros, but that might be problematic.
Four people for a herd might be rough.
Yeah. The two birds might also be kind of difficult because
I'm the only flyer.
Oh, I can fly
Yeah.
too.
Ooh.
I don't really have anything to help as far as range goes.
Right. I could throw you.
We can
but-
ground them. That would be a thing.
Right.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to tell. You don't tell the elf you're throwing, so you don't definitely throw the elf. You know, like it's.
Look, I'm not opposed to being thrown.
Okay, I do. Scratch would be like, well, if we do have the flyers, like, I do have a way to kind of get at least one of them out of the air.
Okay.
How many birds were there? Did it say?
2.
Two.
Two.
So as far as the herd is registered as 10 zeros. 2 of the Skyhawks.
Oh, 10. Okay.
Then there is 1 burrower and one of the Titans, the Titan heads. It does also get descriptions of like what takes to like the best things. So it says like against the zeros, best thing you can do is slowly wheedle down the herd without them noticing. Kill one off, don't let the rest of the herd know you're killing them off, and that's pretty easy to deal with. Basically stealth game. As long as you can deal with the flying, obviously that's the thing for the Skyhawks. Skyhawks are very vulnerable to electricity, as they need to generate specific light. The Titan heads, their weakness is the undercarriage, as their backs, their legs, and their front are resistant to damage. The front's immune to damage, so if you can get underneath them, they're vulnerable. And then the burrower itself, if anytime it goes on the ground, it can regenerate. So as you keep it out of the ground, it will start to die out on its own.
I'm not against number 3, the Titan.
Yeah.
How are you? I mean, if we do 1, how are you guys on stealth?
I do
I
myself.
didn't think
Funny.
so. Yeah.
Clink, 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 clink.
I really didn't think so.
I'm at a 1. Terrible.
Which
yeah.
one's stealth again?
Finesse.
Stealth is finesse.
that's,
Yeah, finesse.
that's a +0. It's just, yeah.
Oh, I got +2.
I am not.
So we're not. The majority of the group is not stealthy, and like 2 of
Just
us
you.
could fly and maybe get 1 down for the bird. We're all pretty close fighters for the creature,
Mm-hmm.
and then the digger. I mean, that would also be close fighting, but we have to make sure we don't let it go back underground. Do we have anything to stop it?
We could make a boom boom.
We're gonna poop on it?
Yeah.
Do a boom boom. Dane did a boom boom.
I miss Holly and her little time stop at this point.
Right.
Well, funny thing, I do have that ability.
Wow.
Do you think you want to try that on the digger? I mean, that would be great on the creature too, because then we all can just go underneath it and just go ham.
Yeah, I mean that's a possibility. I just gotta maintain it if they try to move.
Yeah, I'm good with either the robotic birds or the Titan heads.
Do we know how big their robotic raptors herd is?
Each creature itself is, while it's like angled down due to its hunch, is no taller than 4 feet.
No, I'm sorry.
10 in
How
total.
many there? 10. Okay.
Wait, you said birds were 2, right?
2 birds, 10
I'm
zeros,
raptors.
1 burrower, 1 titan.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
2 birds, 1 stone. Ha, ha.
It was a nice defeated noise there, Dane. Yeah, I mean, I'm cool with the shield of rhino,
Sure.
the tactical assault
Yeah.
rhino.
The tactical assault rhino.
Yeah, I feel like if we're smart about how we attack, we could easily flip it over.
Like a cow.
Yes,
Yes.
but theoretically, like
Yes, Dane, like a cow.
Oh yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm pretty okay with any of them. My skill sets work for all.
So
Yeah.
there,
I would prefer not the birds because I'm gonna feel useless to you guys unless one gets grounded. If it gets grounded, I don't want to be useless to you.
Fair enough.
sounds like we're going for the rhino.
Rhino tipping, rhino tipping, rhino tipping.
If it matters at all, I
Yeah.
can also explain what you guys can actually salvage from them if you defeat them, depending on the creature. So, like things you could implement on either Voltaire or Dane. So the rhino itself specifically has small, like very, very small, like styled cannons on its side, but not really like very powerful. The Skyhawks themselves have solar generators, so they can actually power up any devices connected to them. So like if Voltaire or Dane had something weapon that's attached to them, it would generate its own power instead of needing to get a power source. The Zeros themselves have what's called a herd system, which allows, if you're able to salvage those properly, and like Voltaire and Dane put them together, you guys could communicate telepathically to each other. If you got them correctly, they would actually have to be properly salvaged without being destroyed. And the burrower itself has a regeneration property. So if you got it, depending on the situation of how your body works, it can regenerate. In this case, the burrower itself regenerates when it goes underground, basically escaping sunlight.
Okay.
Hey, that's up to you guys then. Whatever sounds cooler to you guys. I mean, we could attack the rhino thing and get you each an arm cannon like Mega Man.
Yeah.
I was thinking more like Megatron, where he's got like the cannon on
Right.
sticking on top of the arm, kind of like that. But yeah, Mega Man too, that works.
I know. It's like Mega Man.
We have the sniper rifle. We have the beam can. Pew pew pew.
You're gonna look like a Blastoise
Talking to
soon.
each other
Yes.
would be very sweet since we lost our communication helper.
Oh yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
tactical. But boom booms.
Boom booms are awesome. I don't disagree.
Look,
Dane's
Yeah, I
new
mean,
favorite
but-
word, boom boom.
look, I'm not stealthy, but I could be a good distraction if we wanted to be able to.
Yo,
communicate
motherfucker, come right
telepathically.
here. Come. Oh, fuck, it's coming.
Dane, run! What? Dane,
fine.
run! No! What? Dane, run!
It's almost like I'm built to tank.
Hey.
Yeah, I don't.
That made it harder.
But
Well, that's what happens
okay,
when
Feel,
it's coming.
most strong.
Yeah, that's what happens. It's coming. Yeah.
I gotta say, I'm even less interested in the birds now because, like, I don't really have any devices on me, but
Okay.
Dane might, so I don't know what you got going on.
Okay. Yeah. Let's. Let's do the rhino.
Rhino with the Titan.
Arm cannon.
Rhino's head!
Well,
Dane's gonna turn into Samus Aran.
let's go get Dane some cannons.
Yeah, that's right.
There's 2 cannons. You guys can each get one.
I don't want one. you know I much prefer to hit things with a sword.
Yeah, but when they're not close enough to hit with a sword, you have the option to blast them then until you get into sword range.
It's like, oh no, you have left my distance of reach. What will I ever do? Transform and maybe.
And roll out. Or you stick me in the cannon.
Right.
Scratch, remember what happened last time we tried that on one of your shows? It
It
didn't
ended
go well.
spectacularly. The crowd loved it.
Dude, I had to
Oh, wow.
like reset your knee. Your hair was burned. It was a nightmare. All right.
Yeah, worth it. Worth it though.
I'll get you a helmet next time.
How much are for quitters?
Right, but if the helmet has flames on it,
Fair.
No cool person wore a fucking helmet. Like, all right. So you guys decide to go with the Titan head. As you guys accept the information, Rose just looks at you. All right. She immediately sends information to your data pad of where it is normally hunting, where its hunting grounds are, which is about like 100 feet away from the entrance, but due more into the woods. Because this will lead into like a whole combat session, we're going to stop there and we'll do that for next session. Because I'll lead into a whole different thing.
oh yeah.
So we'll continue that in 2 weeks. So everybody, thank you for watching. If you missed anything, check all our VODs on YouTube. We'll have another episode in 2 weeks. Don't forget we had D&D yesterday. All episodes are also on YouTube, and we'll have Star Wars in 2 weeks as well. Yes, because it's got to. That being said, everyone have a fantastic night.